Here's Irving. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Off target with the three. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Over to the wing. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Utah making a switch here. Tipped away. The finish! Yes!
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Now here's Irving. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the Utah Jazz win the series and will move on.
And I tell you what, they have earned the title of champions of the West. Well earned, well deserved, and all of the organization deserves an awful lot of credit. The front office, the coaching staff, the players, their families, a lot of sacrifice goes into becoming a champion.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference.
The moment has arrived. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Jazz have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. The opportunity to win the ultimate prize in a series that will go the distance. They must bring all they can muster against the Hawks. Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Riesesheim and Johnson. Young is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. And for Utah. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now, here is... Young, defense is right there. Pass to Edwards. Paxson coming off the assist from Young.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Jazz. 2 points, that one goes.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Going inside. Rebound by the Hawks. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game, and he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And there it is for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Sabonis sets the pick for Riesesheim. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Young for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here is Edwards. From 11 feet away. Basket good. Edwards got 6. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Braddock. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Johnson. Outside Edwards. It's not going to go for him.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here is Edwards after the basket by Utah. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now, here is Young. Johnson outside. Elbow shot. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And hard to miss the wide-open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Edwards. Plenty of space. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 8.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Riza with the steal. From the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Edwards on the wing. 11 feet away. Sabonis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
Braddock can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Riza. He has 5. Fires from deep. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 13 points.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
To end the run. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young pass to Edwards. To Sabonis. After Riza. 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis. That's 7 points for Riza. Utah with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Rizichet. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
Hey, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And they pick up 2.
Don't sleep on the big man now. Domantas Sabonis can be effective in catch and shoot.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Atlanta making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Daniel. Six to shoot. Over to the left wing. Sabonis misses, and he wants that one back. Into the lane. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Young pass to Daniels. Screen by Sabonis. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for the Hawks. They set the pick. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
So it's the Jazz now, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Thompson outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get ready, everyone. Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Misses from close range. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Thompson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the left side wing. Tries the spin move. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And with that matchup doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Utah Jazz?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, what an excellent display of pass.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. That one good for 2.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Johnson outside. Lets it fly. Great look there, but off target.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. And taken away by Johnson. Nice move. And Johnson lays it in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
With the teardrop, Johnson with the block. And he gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in. 8 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
From deep, buries the long-range jumper. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. A floater. Out to Thompson. They set the pick. Driving in, and Thompson throws it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
Then my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
To the wing right side. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
For Utah, they have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First free throw is good. Murray's checked in for the Hawks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Hawks trail by 6. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Jazz shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the first one drops. Trae Young, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And both free throws good for Johnson. And it's Utah's ball. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Fast break, the Hawks. Fast break, here come the Jazz. All alone.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk. Over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Drake. Teague for 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Johnson. Young for 3. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3-ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Number 5 is Trae Young.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And Utah making a change here. Rodriguez is checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Amu Kelishvili is checked in. Daniels kicks to Young. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Drake defended by Young. Lock at 6. Owen nailed from three-point land. And the Jazz lead by 2. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of
Atlanta making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Moritz Wagner, Reza Shea.
Now Young, 5 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Drake. Behind the back and lays it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Wagner passes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the break. Here's Owen. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Young dishes to Johnson. Atlanta again missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Wagner outside. Pass to Johnson. To stop the run, he lays it in. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Drake. Now Rodriguez. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Young kicks to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Utah leading by 5. They set the screen. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Young pass to Daniels. Down low. Here's Hachimura. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Jazz have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Drake defended by Young. Drake goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Young left side. He can't hit that time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Floats one up, and the layup is good. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Offensive rebound, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Jazz lead by 12. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And here's Daniels, still without a basket. Now here is Hachimura. Shoots a fader. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, this guy looking for opportunities to shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
Here's Drake, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Rui Hachimura picks one up. The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Another foul. Rui Hachimura. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Hawks trail by 11. To the inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Atlanta shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 1.
And, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Drake, and it's blocked. And is out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Drake defended by Young. Floats one. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Owen. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Rodriguez, no good.
And you can